Help me, hating is making me sick. Sounds dramatic, right? But let's get real, hating can actually make you sick. And I'm not just talking about feeling lousy or cranky, I mean physically, mentally, and spiritually sick. Hate is like emotional poison. Imagine drinking something toxic every day, a few sips here, a few sips there. Over time, it tears you up inside, destroys your peace, and leaves you feeling hollow. That's hate for you. Now, if you're curious about why hate is so destructive and how it affects everything from your mental health to your immune system, keep watching. We're diving into what hate really does to you, why it's so tempting, and why letting go of it could be the most liberating thing you ever do. So what do we all want? Happiness. Peace of mind. Good health. That wonderful feeling of joy that comes from knowing we're living in harmony with ourselves and others. We want to feel connected to people, like we're contributing to something bigger than ourselves. But hate? Hate destroys all that. Hate isolates, divides, and chips away at the very things that make life meaningful. Yet, hate is one of those emotions we all struggle with. Maybe you hate your boss, your ex, or that guy who cut you off in traffic this morning. Hate can start as a mild irritation, but if you keep feeding it, it grows into something darker. Suddenly, you're stressed out, angry, losing sleep, and feeling miserable. Hate can lead you down a path where you're constantly on edge, prone to anxiety, even depression. And guess what? Hate can mess with your body too. From headaches to stomach issues, hate is no friend to your health. Take Sarah, for example. Sarah used to hate her former best friend, who betrayed her. At first, it was just a small pang of annoyance, but over time, it turned into full-blown hatred. Sarah would stew over it, losing hours of sleep and obsessing over how unfair it all was. She couldn't focus at work, felt emotionally drained, and eventually developed chronic headaches. Her doctor told her that all her stress was compromising her immune system, making her more prone to illness. One day, Sarah realized her hatred was actually hurting her more than her ex-friend ever could. She decided to let it go, and as she focused on forgiveness, she noticed her health improving, her spirits lifting, and her life returning to normal. Here's why this matters. Hate is like a slow-acting poison, and it's insidious. It doesn't just damage your mental health, it also affects your physical well-being. When you hold on to hate, it stresses your nervous system, breaks down your immune defenses, and affects your endocrine system. So essentially, you're making your body a playground for illness. Holding on to hate can literally make you sick. And spiritually? Hate can cut you off from joy, from hope, and from feeling connected to others. Let's break this down with some stats. Studies show that chronic stress, which hate breeds like a factory, increases your risk for conditions like heart disease, depression, and even cancer. It's like hate puts a little dark cloud over you, one that's constantly dumping rain. And the kicker? This doesn't just affect you, it affects everyone around you. It seeps into your relationships, makes you harder to be around, and can even ruin your relationships with the people you love. Your family, your friends, they feel the ripples of your hate. But what if you could just let it go? What if you could trade that hate for love, kindness, and compassion? Imagine the freedom, the relief. Suddenly, you're the one in control, not the hate. You're calling the shots in your life, not that grudge or resentment. Letting go of hate opens the door for happiness, health, and even spiritual growth. It's like shedding a heavy coat you've been wearing on a blisteringly hot day. You feel lighter, freer, more alive. So, why not give it a try? Think of one person or thing you're harboring resentment against. Picture it, feel it, and then make the decision to let it go. You'll be amazed at how much lighter you feel. If you can transform that hate into love or even just a bit of understanding, you'll feel a shift. Your body will thank you, your mind will thank you, and your spirit? It'll soar. Make the choice today to let go of the emotional poison of hate, and see how it changes your life. And remember, hate is heavy, but love? Love makes you weightless. Thank you for helping us spread love.